want it, baby, more than I want it.
They don't.
Nobody on it, baby, the way that I'm on it, believe me.
Please do. Believe me, baby.
Nobody want it, baby, more than I want it. Nobody on it, baby, the way that I'm on it, believe me. Nobody want it, baby, more than I want it. I'm up on it early, bright in the morning. This feelings like I'm performing right after a long night of recording. For all those dark, cold nights I was dormant, have to be handled accordingly. Welcome back. What's good, y'all? It's Duct Tape from Upstate 518 to be exact. As soon as I jumped off the porch, I was grinding G-Packs. Know that, a.k.a. Network King. Welcome to the Quotes Podcast, where you can quote me on this. This is where we discuss quotable statements that create quotable moments. Let's just start off by saying salute to all the truck drivers. Salute to all y'all out there. You know what I mean? Y'all put your lives on the line on that crazy highway, man. Every single day, every single night. And without truck drivers, nothing gets nowhere. Nothing gets moved around. Nobody's getting no product without truck drivers. So salute to all the truck drivers out there and everybody that will have what they will say is a I think they called it what did they call it in the pandemic? Something workers, where you was like you was essential workers. So salute to all the essential individuals out there. Without you doing your job, nothing gets done. So salute to all y'all. Also, before we move on, I just want to say, like, subscribe, and share. I would appreciate that. Help me to get my following up. You know what I'm saying? Pass this on. If you know somebody that can use the information that I give on these podcasts, you know what I'm saying? Just plug me in. I would appreciate it. Just like, subscribe, and share. Just pass it on, man, because all this is just me giving good information from a reliable source, man. You know what I mean? With a little bit of controversy in between. Not much, nothing too crazy. However, at the end of the day, this platform is just pretty much informative on giving you the ins and outs and good information and just good advice, because I'm an individual that's basically most likely been through it. And if I haven't, I've been around people that have, so I can give you good insight on how to maneuver through certain situations and certain instances. So, yeah, let's just start the episode with this quote. So this quote is something just like all the other quotes, is something that I either heard or, you know what I'm saying, or came across or moved me in some sort of way, or it's something that I live by. You feel me? Like I'm not the creator of these quotes, because I saw somebody jump into my comments about a quote that I had put on a previous episode, basically telling me where I got the quote from. I know where I got the quote from. I never said that these quotes are mine, that I make them up. I just enhance them, bring them to your attention, and allow an open door for a discussion about these quotes. Just like I said, just informative when it comes to things like this. And yeah, that's really it. So with this quote right here, like, I don't want it to sound rude or come off rude. However, when it comes to certain instances, it really is what it is. Just take it how you want to. And that's exactly why I call the things that I discuss besides the quotes caveats. If you don't know what that means, look it up and it'll give you a firm, distinctive description of what this all is. So, some people no longer fit the criteria. All right, so when it comes to people that you associate with, whether it be family, friends, close associates, associates of associates, friends of the family, however you want to slice it, right? it comes a time where there's no more use for you in your life, because everybody comes into people's lives for a reason, right? Um, some only for a season. They're not meant to stick around. They were probably, like, for me, to speak for instance, for me, when I come into how do you want to say it? When I come to interact with other people, or when I come to interact with people, right? There's always a sole purpose behind it, right? People have to understand that if they no longer fit, it's okay to let them go. Like, you don't have to continuously hold on to a friendship or an association with people simply because you met them. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people aren't meant to stick around for the long haul. You know, that's like why before I said everybody can't go. Like, everybody's not meant to stick around for the long haul. You know, you levitate, you elevate, you start to do different things, your criteria changes. If these individuals are still here doing the same things that they were doing when you met them initially, where do they fit really? They don't. They don't really fit. They no longer fit the criteria, man. And the criteria always changes. All right. The goals change. The level of success changes. Everything's changing all the time. So if a person no longer is fitting the bill per se, it's okay to let them go. Like, there's no need to have them stick around, because these individuals become leeches, because ultimately they're not bringing nothing to the table. They're not helping you to elevate. They're not helping you to expand whatever it is that you're attempting to build. So, it's okay to cut people off. It's all right. It may feel like the wrong thing to do, or it may feel upsetting to have to do. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. It has to be done. There's no need to have loose fitting individuals just hanging around. Like, I literally had to come to the realization. This was just recently, maybe about 2 or 3 days ago, right? I had to come to the realization that an individual that I consider to be, you know what I mean, a close associate, he just used things as an excuse to why he was being inconsistent, right? And I had to call him on his shit. He didn't like it. I'm not gonna say the conversation got heated. However, it was me, another person, and him on a three-way kind of conference call or whatever, what have you. And it was very obvious that he did not like the way I was coming at the situation. However, I'm not gonna sit here and allow you to bullshit me in my face, to my face, and keep bullshitting me constantly. We're not gonna do that. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm very passionate, and I can be aggressive, especially when, you know, I've been drinking, had a few drinks. It's just the passion in me, right? So we were talking about a situation that occurred that um, I've held my end of the bargain up. However, he has not held his end of the bargain up. And then we had like kind of like a third person to like kind of um like not narrate, however, like kind of like referee the situation or whatever. Um and it was to the point where we're having a conversation, and I consider it to be an important conversation, and he just gets up and leaves from the phone like, yo, hold on. Like, nigga, whatever you got going on, that shit could wait. Like, I haven't spoken to you in months. And we were supposed to have some things in the works that we're doing stuff that can further what you want to do, in return further, you know what I mean, what I got going on, you know. And this is me giving you the assistance that I have, giving you the resources that I have for you to just get up and walk away from the conversation. I just felt that that was like a slap in the face. So I ended my, I removed myself from the call or what have you. And then he ended up reaching out to the other party. And the other party is like, yo, did you reach out to Doug? Did you reach out to bro? He was like, nah. And yet have I been in contact with this individual since that conversation. And that just goes to show he no longer fits the criteria of what I got going on, of what I'm attempting to do, of what I'm building. You're not serious enough. You're not dedicated. So to the left you go, bro. Like, it's cool. Still got love for you and all that. I just know that I can't do business with you because you're not on the same mindset as me. You're not seeing things the way I'm seeing things. And you're not as hungry and you're not as dedicated and you're not as determined as I am. So that's just a firm example of you don't have to stop loving or start fucking with these people. However, they just no longer fit the criteria anymore. So at that point is when you have to let them go from that aspect of whatever it is that y'all got going on. You feel me? So just wanted to share that because sometimes you gotta let people go. Sometimes you gotta let them go. And if they attempt to fix it and get it right, then you can revisit the situation however you see fit. However, it's not mandatory. It's not mandatory to do. So I wouldn't even I wouldn't even stress it after leaving. Like me right now, I'm not even stressing it. Like I said what I had to say. It wasn't as important to him. I can tell and I see. So you know, I conduct myself how I do going forward. With this. So all right, we're gonna get into some caveats and talk some stuff. Talk about how Big Meech is to be released. The judge approves request and he should be out next year. So instead of, I think it was like 2028 or 2028, I believe, is when he was initially set to get out. So um, it should be 2025. And then if not, if something were to happen, then obviously he'll be released in 2028. However, salute to that. Like, free the real, man. Freedom guys, man. Anybody that's like just free to jails, period. Anybody that has loved ones incarcerated, you know, salute to you guys for holding them down because you're doing a bit too. You know what I mean? People got to understand that when people go to prison, their loved ones are also doing a bit. I had to realize that multiple times. Like, my kids suffer and my family suffers because it's kind of like people that are incarcerated. We don't intentionally want to make it seem like this. However, this is how it is. Like, your time stops for real in the street. So you think that time stopped, like life stops. No, life is continually rolling. However, you in there, you're getting fed. It's not a good thing. It's not, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it like it's no way, shape, or form am I glorifying prison. I do not wish that on my worst enemy. Like, that is not the case. However, you're there and life is still going on for the loved ones out here, and they're kind of locked up as well because there's restraints on what they can do, when it comes to you, what they could do, what they could say, how they can move, and when they got to come visit you and all this other mess. Like, it's just things like that people just got to take into consideration. So, yeah, just free all them guys, man. Free my guys, man. Anybody that you got locked up. Salute to them and salute to you guys for holding them people down because believe you me, I know how it gets. I know how real it is, and on both sides of the spectrum. So you know what I mean. I know how it is to be that person that's picking up that phone every day, expecting somebody to do something for them on the outside, and I know the other side of being the person accepting those phone calls constantly. You know what I mean? And you want to do as much as you can. Like me personally, because I've been in there, so I know how it is when you're incarcerated. I know how it is. However, me getting the other side of it now, it opens my eyes like, damn, this is crazy. This is how it was. Like a motherfucker's just banging that line, banging line, banging line. Yo, I need to do this. I need to do that. I need this. Can you send me this? Can you send me like, bro? There's a lot going on out here still. So it's not all peaches and cream. What you think or what you've been hearing or you think, no, it's not really that. So, like I said, I know both sides of the spectrum, and I just have a lot of love and respect for any individual that has to go through that, whether it be on either side of the fence. You feel me? So, salute to all y'all freedom people, man. Let them come home. Um, so Cam Newton was jumped at his Atlanta football camp, the 7-on-7 camp, and everybody. So when you see the video, everybody thought that it was young kids or whatever. It wasn't young kids. Them was two grown ass men, and then maybe they were brothers. The two guys that initially got into the squabble with him or whatever. And I seen this meme that that Desi Banks did. Like I don't know if y'all seen the meme where he get in the car and then he ride it home, and then they put in the caption how the guys rode home after trying to jump Cam Newton because obviously he was ragging them, and he was ragging them to the point where everybody thought that they were kids. However, there was two grown men, they're brothers. They were coaches for a team that was at the 7-on-7 tournament or the 7-on-7 camp, and they did issue a statement saying that they handled it terribly. I mean, because yeah, at the end of the day, listen, man, y'all at a like Cam Newton is a like MVP ex NFL quarterback that he's getting into media and shit now with his podcast and all this shit he's got going on. However, like he's coming back to give back to the community and shit. And whatever squabble or whatever beef or wayward words that y'all had, like there's always a time and a place, and that was definitely not the time nor the place. Um, However, some people really do stand on what they say. Yo, when I see you, it's on site. That was a prime example because it didn't matter what was going on, who was where, or what was what. Because they definitely ran down on Cam, and I'm sure they regret it because they did not. I think the one light skinned dude at the end got one good sucker punch. However, it doesn't seem like anybody else was getting anything through on Cam, and they was just getting slung around and shit or like that or whatever. So um, it kind of sucks for them, and it sets a bad example and a terrible precedent on just black people for real. Like, come on, man. Like, people just can't. People need to control themselves a little bit more. You feel me? Like, stop letting words do the be the sole vehicle or controlling on how you react and how you interact and shit. Words ain't shit no more. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I never been a person that like took words to heart and used them as an excuse why I acted out or some shit. If I did some shit best believe it's not because of what you said. Like, let's be clear. I can care less about what you say or how you say what you say or whatever. Don't get me wrong. A lot of times words would, you know what I'm saying, upset me, hurt my feelings and shit like that. However, like, I'm not allowing that to be the vehicle on why I wild out. You feel me? Like, it's got to be something more to that. And like I said, and I always say, I wasn't always like that. I wasn't always the person that just let shit slide down my back. I wasn't always that person. I had to become that person. You feel me? It had to be worked on continuously in order for me to be that type of person where what you're saying doesn't really matter. Like, because some people, all they have are their words. They ain't gonna do shit. They not gonna touch you. Like, all they're gonna do is talk shit and run their mouths. That's not enough. Like, you could say whatever you want to do. I know what you're not gonna do though. You're not gonna touch me. You're not gonna take it there. And if you do, then you have to know that there are consequences and repercussions behind whatever action you choose to take. So, yeah, nowadays, like, words, they just, you can say what you want. Can care less, man. That's the sole vehicle on why I'm doing other things that I'm doing now and taking different different avenues on figuring out some things, because at this point in my life, words are nothing. Like, words should never be considered more than just words until you put action behind it. Because somebody could tell you, yo, I'm gonna do this, yo, I'm about to do this, yo, but I despise the fact of people sitting around and just telling me all the shit that they're going to do, what they want to do, how they want to do it, and all that shit. That shit does not move me. I need to see it. I understand the whole speaking into existence and all that, right? Manifestation and all that. I get it. However, it's a difference between manifesting and just running your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot stand the just run your mouth, which goes back to the situation I was talking about earlier about a few days ago. A motherfucker just running, yo, I want to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, boom, boom. And when we sat down and had this conversation, my cousin was like, yo, cuz I want to hear what you're going to do or what you're about to do. Like, because I had to give him that conversation and had to tell him, like, yo, cuz I'm not fucking with you on certain aspects because, like, niggas talk a good one. Like, niggas can come up with the greatest idea. However, the follow through is not there. You know what I'm saying? So words just really don't move me. Like, I ain't gonna do it. I needs to see what show me what you doing for real. Show me what's going on for real. Don't tell me shit. I don't want to hear that shit. You feel me? Like, show me, man. So moving on, Fat Joe explains why he just had to get the new Trump
Up here on this radio, promoting this shoe.
I told y'all, if you
influencing your brothers.
Do you know I'm not a sneakerhead, but
do this.
Being a sneakerhead is an addiction. Sneakerheads like two things. They like sneakers that look very fly, or sneakers that got high resale value.
Exclusive sneakers, rare. Now, me as a sneaker collector, I had to get my hand on the Trumps. I have thousands and thousands and thousands pair of sneakers. When everybody flipped on Kanye, I went and bought the two most exclusive Kanyes ever. I'm not a Trumper. I dislike Trump. I'm not voting for him, not now, not never. But I'm a sneaker collector into the art, so I had to find these. I didn't pay for these sneakers. They knew I had to have them, because I'm the biggest in the game.
So the thing is, why did we need to know that then? You know, and I seen somebody in his comments that said, okay, what do you mean you're not supporting him? All right, you can say you don't like him, but you just had to have him. One, we didn't need to know that you put it out there. You know, you put it out there that you had them.
That's true.
And then somebody said if George Zimmerman came out with a shoe, you gonna buy it because you have to collect it because you're such a sneakerhead and you have to have the shoe.
That's kind of a false equivalency, though.
Okay, well, let's say if Diddy come out with a shoe, you gonna get it? How about that one? Because that was mine.
Diddy? That's a false equivalency, too.
But they're all sneakers, right?
But they're all sneakers, and you're a sneaker collector.
Well, he did say he bought the Yeezys when Yeezy was in the midst of his controversy.
He said he didn't buy the Trump. They said they sent it to him.
But he didn't say he didn't like Yeezy and that he didn't support Yeezy.
Yeah.
He's saying he don't like Trump. He's not voting for him. He's not in support of.
Fat Joe probably did not have to broadcast that,
yes,
right?
That's
Because you're giving the Trump campaign a free commercial by doing that, and like these conservative sites are gonna take that clip and chop it up and remix it and make it look like something else.
And now you're having to explain yourself.
But he did get a pair of free sneakers, right? That retail for $399, but online last week they was going for like $2,500 resale value.
And at $4,000 now.
$4,000 now?
Yeah,
come on, man.
But let me ask you a question. Even when it comes to art, if you buy somebody's art and you don't know their background of the art, and you buy that, but their background could be horrible.
You're saying they $4,000, but a man purchased a pair for $9,000. One pair is listed on eBay for $30,000. Another pair is listed for $450,000.
To think that people are getting these sneakers because they're Trump supporters is crazy. You don't understand the sneaker culture. I'm not a sneakerhead, but I understand the sneaker culture. These people care about sneakers that look good and sneakers that have high resale value.
Rare.
You can't
rare as well.
If you get a pair of free sneakers that go for $399, but they're selling for $4,000, $9,000, that is huge in the sneaker world.
Now, my thing is, I don't care what you do. When you, why do you have to always broadcast everything, though? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if I can buy something for $400 and resell it a day later for $1,200, I'm definitely doing that. I'm definitely going to do that if I had that opportunity. Why not? I don't know. However, then other people look at it like, oh, you're supporting him and you're doing this, that, and the third. Listen, man. I'm supporting my flip. That's really it. People are going to buy shit that they don't necessarily like or want or need just to get a little bit ahead, to get a little come up or whatever. Listen, I'm not really into the politics shit and all that. Just as of late, I've been kind of listening in on it and paying a little more close attention to it, just because, it's an election year. You just some shit is just forced on you to the point where it's damn, I'm not going to pass up on certain knowledges. You know what I mean? You want to kind of figure out what's what in certain aspects. However, for me to be full-fledged in it and all in it, no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, with Fat Joe's just felt the need that I got to explain to you why and this, that. I'm a sneakerhead and all that. Yeah, cool. My nigga, everything don't always got to be broadcasted, though. That's just my thing. You know what I'm saying? Some shit could be, keep some shit to yourself. That's the one thing that I just don't understand. People, you don't want to keep nothing for yourself. Everybody just got to know everything. You don't want no sort of secrecy about yourself. Just a little bit. A little bit of, suspense to you or nothing. Everybody just got to know everything. And I fuck with Fat Joe and all that. It's just everything ain't for everybody, man. That's my thing. That's really my thing. Everything is not for everybody. You ain't got to tell everybody every single thing that you do. You didn't have to, broadcast the fact that you bought the ugly ass fucking Trump sneakers. Shit's just dirt. Shit's just doodle. And you didn't buy them because you're a sneakerhead collector. Bro, them shits is ugly, bro. Niggas that sneakerhead collectors and all that shit, they don't buy shoes that they don't like. You feel me? Like, you bought it for the flip, right? Say that then. And even then, it's still none of you niggas' business. Like, who gives a fuck? Because now you're making it seem a certain way. And like Charlamagne the God says, like, yo, they take that shit and they chop it up and then they make it a positive for Trump. They're not gonna chop it up and make it a negative for him. They're gonna take that, oh yes, rapper Fat Joe buys Trump shoes. He endorses Trump by buying the shoes. Da, 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 da. This is what they do. And then now you backpedal, oh no, I don't fuck it. Bro, you did that. You didn't have to, however you did. So here we are. So two daycare workers, Erica Jones, which is 27, and Serena Caldwell, which is 56, was busted for allegedly running a child fight ring at a daycare. It's not funny, however, bro, you can't make this shit up. Like, y'all in there fighting kids like Michael Vick fighting pit bulls. What is wrong with y'all? And y'all going to jail. Y'all went to jail. Y'all fired. Y'all lost your job. And y'all in jail. Because y'all want to be fighting kids like little pit bulls and shit. It brings me back. Yo, it's crazy because as soon as I said that, I just had a flashback, right? To a motherfucker I know. I'm not even going to say how I know them or whatever our relationship. I'm not even going to say because it's just bad. However, when I said that, it made me think back. This nigga used to have his son beat up on other kids. Well, not beat up on them. However, that's how, like, you know what I mean? You make your kid tough. Like, you make little kids fight and shit like that. However, yo, he used to do that shit. Like, salute to that young man. He's a beast now. And it obviously, for obvious reasons, he's a beast. Because his pops used to have him fighting other kids and shit. Like, it's wild. That's crazy. I just thought of that when I read that caveat. That's wild. However, like, that was his kid. Like, you were there fighting other kids, other people's kids. And y'all making money off of this? It's like Fight Club for babies? Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. And you're going to jail. Mugshots look wild. Y'all crazy as fuck for that. Or born. Moving on, man. Bow Wow revealed that he was addicted to lean and he was hospitalized due to it. Yeah.
This was, we were on our tour. I was co-headlining with Brown. And the opening night was in Cincinnati. When I got off the stage, I collapsed. And I was like, what the f-? And I went straight to Cincinnati University Hospital. I'm talking about my stomach was so f***ed up that I end up going back home to Atlanta after the first show. So mind you, I miss Baltimore, I miss Chicago, and I miss Detroit. Like, these is big Bow Wow markets, like huge markets. And I'm sitting in the hospital not knowing what the f going on. And when I get back home, this shit gets worse. Like, I'm throwing up, I'm fucking shivering in the bed, I'm sweating, I'm going through it. I go to the hospital again, bro. This is summertime. I pull up to the Gwinnett Hospital here in Atlanta with like 2 hoodies on and sweats. You know how hot it get in Atlanta? Hot as a motherfucker, hot as I'm fucking freezing, bro. Like, I'm cold as and what happened was I didn't know that I was having withdrawals. That's how much lean we was consuming. Like, and I had on my tour bus. I had a tour bus at the time. So, you know, we not even paying attention. I'm not paying attention. I'm doing this shit. Like, you know, all the homies, we all just doing this shit. We be eating. I'm like, yo, stop scratching. Like, but this shit itching. Like real lean sippers know when they see this part, they like that nigga ain't capping about that shit. Hell yeah, when you a real lean sipper, that shit, like that shit be itching. Like it's coming out your pores type shit. And you know, I had to get right, man. And you know, God rest her soul. I had the best publicist ever, Patty Webster. You know, she ended up putting out a press release, and you know, I was home in Atlanta. I saw the news, and the rapper Bow Wow was hospitalized. And Meanwhile, I'm at home recovering, and you know, for dehydration. Well, no dehydration. I was fucked up off lean early, like up.
Yeah, so lean. I ain't gonna. Did I try? I think I tried it like one time. I ain't even gonna cap. I think it was. Was it lean? I think it was lean. I tried it one time. I was just curious to see how it would like how it would feel. I don't even remember. It probably was some fake shit. That ass. Cause where I'm from, like people always attempt to introduce some shit to the market. Do you know what I'm saying? Some shit that's going on and introduce it to the market where I'm from and shit. And I don't even remember having any effect on me at all when I drank it. And I know it was yellow. I don't know what that is. You know, because it's different levels to the shit or whatever. There's the purple, I believe, or red or green or yellow, whatever. I don't know. I know it was yellow. However, I don't remember it having any effect on me whatsoever. And yeah, that was the one time I tried it, and it just wasn't appealing. Um, I was more concerned with e-pills and shit like that, which was my shit. I ain't gonna hold you. They're not the same now though, so like E now get you, boy, you're gonna die. Shit got fentanyl and everything. You're gonna die. Don't do drugs, kids. If you're watching, do not do drugs. They're not how they used to be. Shit, even weed now, motherfuckers putting fentanyl on weed, sprinkling and shit. This shit is wild. This fentanyl shit is out of control. As long as you don't start sprinkling fentanyl in the alcohol, I'm straight. Don't do us like that now. Don't do us like that now. Please do not do us like that. All right, so we're gonna go to this next quote. A friend walks in when everybody walks out. Now, this can coincide with like you being up and then now you're down, because when you're up, everybody's there, and when you're down, you only got them solid motherfuckers still around. You know what I'm saying? And when everybody seems to leave you at your lowest is when you're presented with real solid individuals. May just be one, maybe a few, maybe, you know. However, a friend walks in when everybody walks out. Like when they're done with you, when they done bled you dry, when there's nothing else that you can do for them, then and only then will a true solid friend present themselves in the room with you so you can see and be aware that those other individuals were just around for the fun. They only came around for the celebration. They weren't here for the build up, and they damn sure ain't gonna be here for the downfall. So just always be aware of who those real solid friends are, those real solid individuals, and make sure you hold on to them, because they come far and in between. And then when you lose them due to your stupidity and your ignorance, can't be mad at nobody but yourself. And just know that you're most likely never going to get them back. So just be aware, pay attention, and cherish those that cherish you. For real. Know who they are, man. All right. So I seen something that A Boogie with the hoodie says Ice Spice got it for New York City right now. Like the little thing said, A Boogie with the hoodie says Ice Spice is King of New York or whatever. Like that's, that's drawing it. That's kind of dragging it per se. What I would say is everybody has their own opinion on shit. You know what I mean? Like you can't knock a person for how they feel and why they feel whatever it is that they feel. You can't knock a person for that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own opinion. They have the right to their own opinion. What I would say though is whether or not she has it for the city, for New York City right now, is not my perspective. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many other talented individuals and talented rappers that are like shaking up the scene in New York City for me. That, like, you know what I mean? They may not have that mainstream exposure right now. However, if I had to choose, I would not say Ice Spice. Just saying, not me per se. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was just with my daughter. She's 17. She's about to be 18, and we were riding, listening to the radio, and then Ice Spice song came on. Fart. That shit is. I don't know what. Listen, man. People's taste in music. I guess I'm just getting older now, and my taste of music, my palette for music is like maturing as well. However, in the same sense, in the same notion, Sunday Service by Lotto, I like that. Because Lotto rap. You feel me? And then Cardi B just dropped a new joint. Wait or something. Wait what? Or something like that. Um, she rap. She rap. Like that shit that what you call is doing, that shit just ain't it just ain't appealing to me. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's just me. And like I said, everybody, has their own opinion. You have the right to it and what have you. So if you feel that she's got it for New York City right now, then that's your opinion, A Boogie. However, I would have to most definitely disagree. I would say that. This nigga Orlando Brown is wild. As we all know, he's been wild. So somebody was like, "Damn, what's up with the Disney stars? Orlando Brown, Raven Simone, um, uh, it was the white girl, something. I can't remember. I can't remember the name when they was asking me. I'm like, bro, I don't know. I don't know. So he claims that he slept with Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes, Drake, and many other celebrities.
Niggas always fuck them, my niggas.
I just said morphin. So hold on, wait.
Them my niggas, bro.
So you smashed them? You smashed them when it was girls?
I didn't smash anything.
So how you know
we
that?
made love. We made love. That's
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you seen Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker tried to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
And
That nigga's wild. Not for nothing. To say the least, that brother is wild. somebody gonna slip him a Mickey, man. Get him out of here. Get him off the map. And they just still will not let up on Diddy, man. Listen, I was convinced that a few weeks ago was my last time talking about this nigga. However, they just will not let up off Diddy, man. If foot on your neck was a person, that nigga is the poster child for somebody having a foot on your neck, because he is like, he's taking a beating, man. He's taking a beating, and he's taking a beating real bad. For real. Like, it's just sad, man, because once the can of worms open, it's kind of hard to close them bitches back. That's like the Pandora's box. Once you open Pandora's box, ain't no closing that bitch back. It's quiet. It is going up, uppity, up, up, up. For real. G shit. There's no stopping it. So, yeah, however, Orlando Brown, here he come. He's just throwing salt in the wound. He's throwing salt in the wound, man. And what was it? The case, I guess Diddy got sued, and then it brought up some controversy, and it had Meek Mill's name in it, saying that it was on academics, saying that Diddy slept with a male from Philly that dated Nicki Minaj. Like, damn.
Middle name. Wait. Oh. He did not. It did not say Meek Mill name. Wait. Oh, hold up. Never mind. Wait, what the fuck? I forgot. Look, Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in sexual intercourse with rapper. 5, that's redacted. Look, 5, he's a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. Yo, Meek, we were playing around with that Michael Rubin shit, but if you've been tweeting about everything on planet Earth. If you don't get a Twitter rant saying you about to get Lil Rod killed, you about to shoot up his block, blow his mama's house up, this nigga is saying that you and Diddy were fornicating.
But it didn't say his name and all this other shit. Like, damn, nigga, like, shit, wow. Like, who else dated Nicki Minaj? That's from Philly. That's a rapper. There isn't anyone else that dated Nicki Minaj that's from Philly. That's a rapper. It's just crazy, man. It's just really, really crazy, man. It's just crazy how they just slandering people's names, just throwing dirt on people's names, just nonchalantly, and it's just regular, without a care, man. It sucks. I'm gonna tell you that. It sucks bad, man. Let me get off of that though. So Suge Knight makes shocking accusations about Diddy, Russell Simmons, Andre Harrell, and Dr. Dre. So when he did that, Snoop said that I'm praying for you. I hope this brother, we said, I pray that Suge finds peace. I hope this brother finds peace. So, and then in return, Diddy posted, not Diddy, Suge Knight posted a picture of Snoop's wife in Hawaii with another man saying, you pray for me. I pray that your wife stop going to Hawaii with other men. And posted the pic up, man. Now is that backlash for Snoop buying and getting death row up off of him? I don't know. Is Suge talking shit simply because he's got the podcast now? What is it, jail call or calls in a cell or cell call or some shit? I don't know. You already know he been had smoke with Diddy and all that shit and whatever. Now, Andre, for previous shit, and who knows what's the cause of it. Never really know. However, Now him and Snoop going back and forth about. I mean, it's really all just petty shit. However, it's just crazy, man. Like, damn. All you did was just wish that you find peace, brother. All you did was just say, you know what? I hope you find peace. I hope everything works out for you. Yeah, nigga, your bitch need to stop going to Hawaii with other niggas. Like, damn, my nigga, I'm really like a genuine concern that you know, find peace and you get over the shit you do. Nah. Mm-mm. Shug's still on timing, nigga. He's still on timing. He don't give a fuck. Fuck all that peace shit, nigga. Nigga, peace what, nigga? We ain't peace and shit, nigga. Fuck out of here. Tell your wife start going to Hawaii with other niggas. Younger niggas. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I'm just reporting it to you guys, you know, live in real time. You know, that's all I'm doing. So the two men that was on trial for killing Jam Master Jay was found guilty. His childhood friend Ronald Washington and his godson Carl Jordan Jr. were both found guilty for the murder of Jam Master Jay. I think it was like drugs involved and guns and money and drug trafficking and all that. So, it's been a while. It's been like 22 years? 22 years. 22 years. Damn. So, Pac, his killer, his goofy ass and told on himself. Now that was like 20 plus years, and now Jam Master Jay's killer, 22 years later, killers, 22 years later, childhood friend and his godson, found guilty for the murder of Jam Master Jay. Shit's sad, man. I mean, at least his family could be at peace now. So, prayers up for them, and hope you guys can find peace in that. You know what I mean? I don't know, like, I don't know. I don't ever want to feel that feeling to even have to, you know what I mean, endure or go through something for so many years and then to finally, like, figure out who's done it and, them come to justice and shit. But 22 years is crazy. 22 years later, it's crazy. Horrible. Let me do another quote. I'm going to say, stop letting society's clock dictate when you show up. Stop letting society's clock dictate when you show up. There's no timeline on greatness. There is no set time limit on when you should be doing your best in life. Don't be fooled by the younger kids that are getting money at 16, 17, 19, 21. And because you didn't get it and you're in your 30s and 40s and maybe 50s, maybe even your 60s, like, there is no time limit. Just grind, do your best, go your hardest, and when it's your time that is meant for you, you're gonna get it. Whatever that may be, whether it be fame, fortune, success in whatever way that you see success is for you. There's no limit though. Like, don't, and I'm saying this because I need to hear it as well, right? Like, I used to rap my ass off and I thought that rap was gonna be my thing, right? And then when I started reaching a certain age, I was like, yo, I'm too old now to be a rapper. I'm too old, like, for that to be what I want to do in life, or for that to be the ultimate goal. You feel me? Like when I'm in my early 30s and then was led into my latter 30s, it's like, yo, however, you start to see nowadays, you start to see a lot of older rappers now getting they just do. Like Killer Mike got 3 Grammys. He's in his 30s or 40s, maybe. A lot of, like Griselda and them, right? They're in their 30s, the later 30s, early 40s. Not to say that they weren't seeing success then. However, for them to see success at the level that they're seeing it now, and they're not in their late teens and early 20s like a lot of the younger kids are, late teens, early 20s, and they're seeing success. You know what I'm saying? You can't be dictating or going off of how something helps or happens for somebody else that is going to happen the same way for you. That's not how it works. Your life is your life. What's going to happen for you is going to happen for you at the time that it's going to happen for you, not at the time of somebody else's success. You have to understand that. Like I was saying, yeah, I wanted to rap. I was rapping, rap, right? And I started rapping when I was like maybe 11, 12 years old is when I started to rap. So I felt like, damn, by the time I'm 18, 19, like, damn, I should be, this rap shit should be doing something now. And then it's like, oh, this shit ain't shit, man. This shit a hobby. You ain't gonna be no rapper. And then it was like, life is life. And then I gotta, you know what I mean? I gotta figure this shit out. Shit, I got kids at this age. Like, you know what I mean? Shit, I have my son. My son was born when I turned 16. Like, I turned 16. A little less than a month later, my son was born. Like, you feel me? Like, it was like, damn, I gotta figure this shit out. And wanting to be a rapper and doing this shit just ain't gonna work. Like, you gotta find other avenues. Not to say that, you know what I'm saying? Because I rap my ass off. I know how to rap. You feel me? It's just, I just don't think that was it. I just don't think that was my niche, I love it. I love doing music. I have a very strong passion for it. However, it's like, I gotta find other ways to get money. I gotta find other ways to get that type of exposure that, you know what I mean, that I felt that I could get from rapping. If this pod gonna work, just because I always wanted to do this. I always wanted to do podcasts. I always wanted to, like, just be able to have a platform to speak my mind about things and to give back, like, through experiences and through word of mouth. You feel me? So maybe this is it. If not, shit, I got shit on the side that I'm doing. Not even on the side. That's on the same. You got 4 eyes on the stove. Whether it's the back burner or front burner, this motherfucker's still cooking. You feel me? So it's a lot of things on the table, and something's gonna bring me to the point where I see that I've succeeded, because it's about financial success for me and creating generational wealth for my children and nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the facial recognition when you're out on the street and people know it's you and want to be next to you and shit like that. That doesn't move me. I need money. Need money life, baby. That's what I need. However, stop letting society's clock dictate when you show up. Like, go hard every single day. Whether you're 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, you go hard every single day of your life until it's over. Until your clock stops for real. Keep striving, yo. G shit. So Bobby Smurder was upset in London after the club owner didn't pay him as agreed after his appearance.
I got Bobby, come in, man.
brother, come here. Brother, come here. Let me shot. Brother, come here. Brother, come here.
Guys.
Brother, it's calm, bro. I heard
I just want to let you know, yeah, like for future, yeah, you shouldn't do this to people.
Well, I mean,
Like you can't hold an event. Now, let me just finish, yeah. You can't hold an event, yeah, and not have money at the end of the night to pay the artist. It's wrong.
circumstances, unfortunately, were out of control.
But then you should not let us know at the end of the night when he's already done everything. You should have told us before the end of the night.
I can't tell you. I mean,
You can.
Like, anyway, listen, can you
at the beginning of the night, you should make sure that the money's there.
Stop recording. What are you recording for?
Because it's proof that you didn't pay him. We're covering our artists.
Right, cool.
Because our artist is now getting disrespected online.
Thank
He
you.
can't.
Good night.
He can't do
Good night.
shows
I'll pay
and
you.
stuff.
Cool.
I just want to let you.
Hey, yo, straight on the set, Shredder, right that bitch. And to all my fans, I apologize for what happened tonight at Club Proud late. They didn't want to pay me the money on time. I came in, I performed where I wasn't supposed to perform in the contract. As you can see, it was just supposed to be a hosting. I came in, I did extra because I love my fans, you know me. And they didn't pay the money. And certain things happening. I apologize for anybody who had to see that or anybody who was hurt in the mix of it. I'm sorry.
Now, he was saying that he wasn't even supposed to perform. You feel me? It was basically supposed to be just like a walkthrough. However, his fans love him. He love his fans. He's like, fuck it, I'm here. Like, you know what I mean? He be on the type of time I'm on. Like, fuck it, shit. Any chance I get, I'm going to rock the stage, get that mic. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is just a wonderful feeling. So, it's like, fuck it, I'll give y'all a little, you know what I mean? Fuck it. And then the promoter didn't have the bread. Like, you ain't even had the bread for the walkthrough. Like, and I gave you extra. Like, you know what I mean? I performed and all that. I wasn't even supposed to do that. However, I did that, and you ain't even have to walk through money. Yeah, nah. You wildin'. You wildin', B. G shit. I mean, there's really nothing you can say about that. Just other than just make sure your business is on the up and up, man. And Bobby, and people that are like Bobby, like, you gotta be careful. You out in London talking about you gonna murder niggas, like, you don't know, like, you gotta be careful. People just gotta be mindful, you feel me? And I know you can go off the limb and off the hinge like that at the drop of a hat, you feel me? However, you have to think more logically because you have much more at stake than the average individual. You feel me? That's what I would say about that. So we just gonna move on to Doug's POV, man. So basically, what I said earlier, and I'm gonna just say it again. I'm gonna just emphasize on the fact that the controversy over the Trump sneakers. Them shits is trash. Them shits are resales. Trump is just hustling motherfuckers. He's attempting to associate however he can with black voters. He always says some real dumb shit that just makes no sense. Like, the world is going to shit, and it's all due to politics. And that's my take on it. I stand on that, and I say what I mean. I mean what I say. And if you have anything to say about my point of view on shit, hit the comments, talk to me. I talk back, and straight like that, man. I ain't even gonna go no further with it. However, them shits is trash. Them shits is doodle. Them shits is dirt, man. And you could quote me on this.